Hi all, welcome back. In this third episode in the series on setting up your own custom files, I want to show you a neat little trick that I've just discovered. And so let's get straight to it. So I'm going to say File New. Just to remind you, we set up paths in the last two videos, so you'll need to watch those two, by which we can get to our own custom templates. Remember, that's the standard templates that we've left in place. And these are the custom ones. So I'm going to open this one. And I've loaded this with this little tab here, custom properties. It's the fifth from the top. You've got about 3 more in your version. If I open it, you'll see that it's loaded with project, title, material, injection, manufacturing process, and color. So before I expand on that a bit more, just to remind you what we had last time is you'd have to go to the properties bar and then type those items in this little table. There's a quicker way to do that, by the way. You can click on this icon here. It'll go straight to the table. I had to put mine in, but yours is in there automatically. Right, so before we actually explore what this thing does, let's just remind you that you have to actually direct Solidworks to find the file. So the file itself, I'm going to load into Moodle. It's this one here called Part Properties. And I'm also going to reload all of these files. So please, if you're going to do what I'm going to show you now, you'll need to reload the whole lot. You don't need to redirect SolidWorks to all those items again. You just have to drop them in again. So delete the last lot and then reload the new lot. All right. So the way to do this is to go to, if you remember, File Locations. You have this drop-down bar. You can find Custom Property Files. In here, you'll see that I can't add a new path. I have to either delete this one and add one. But there's an easier way. Go to Edit All, find Custom Property Files. There's my path there. Let's just open this one up again and go back to Templates and Settings. So that's the path I want. Remember, I can just click in here. Once it goes blue, it's available. So Control C to copy it. And then inside this blue bar, I say Control V. It's changed the address. I say save. You can see there's my new address. Right. So if you've done that correctly, you could right now, you should be able to do this. So first do it wait, let's check that it's working. Yeah, it's working. Okay, so File, Save As, and then you're going to save it as a PRT.dot file, the only one you've got. Say yes. Right, so the way this works is we can type in things like project name, etc. Straight in. This is much more accessible and nicer to interact with. I'm sure you'll agree. And the material item here, so there's project, there's title. These are items I set up, by the way. If anyone wants to know how to do this, I can refer you to a video, not mine, and not someone else's. The material is the same as you will find on the left-hand side in your design tree, so you can select any material you want. It's going to say, do you want to save it? Say yes. Then the manufacturing process, I've entered 6 in here. You just select the radio button, which corresponds to the material manufacturing process that you're going to be using. And then the color, well, we can fill in anything we want. But just a quick aside, what you should be doing is going to some sort of HTML color code site. So I'm going to choose this color here, which is DAD9F. It has a name as well. I forget where that is. It's called Green Earth. But I'm going to copy that code, Control C, and then go across to the color bar and just say Control V. Right, those should be capitals. So DADF, I think. DADF. Come on. F, and that's a capital F. Right, and then you can just type in at the end Green Earth. If you want, you don't have to. And then you say apply. Okay, and so then whatever you do from here will have those properties. You'll notice straight away that your material has changed. And if you open the properties bar, you'll see that the values are the same as what you filled in over here. Much nicer. So top plane, I'm going to create a quick part just to show you what else to do. So we're going to do the usual stunt. Oh, I messed up there. And so let's make that say 88. And that's how I should dimension it. So that would be 65 or something. Anything will work for this exercise. And let's just drag this out and get it to snap to about 20. There we go. Right, so here's my part. I'm going to say File, make drawing from part, select one of these templates. Now, what you should be doing, I haven't explained this to you yet, but the standard views in first angle projection are front view, top view, right view. So you should drag the front view across. Okay, so there's the front view. There's my top view, which is underneath, and then the right view, which is to the right. And you'll see that it's filled in all of those items: ABS, injection molded, the color, the project, the handle, the title, not the scale, but and I've put my name in. Okay, so just to remind you once again, in the cheat format, you are going to change things like your name, because this will have your name in red. So you need to change that. Still not happy with this. What is going on? I want that to be a little bit higher. Right, and let's just lock that in place. So you're only going to change your name, and you're going to fill in the logo if you want to, or you should actually. Go out, right? And now you will need to follow these steps. So just delete the views, because we don't want the views loaded in again. And you will need to save sheet format and save as a DRDWDOT, so as a template file. So you've got to do that again. Right, so I'm going to quickly go through one more. So you don't have to repeat the process all the time. You should be able to close this one, and then you should be able to say new and just open one of these. And then from here, you can just double click on this part, click in one view. You don't need more than one view. You can say escape. And here you're going to edit sheet format. You're going to enter your name twice. You're going to put in a logo. You'll see all of the rest is loaded. You're going to exit. You delete that part. And then do the same two again. Save sheet format. So that'll be A2. Yes. And then save as and a template. And you'll select A2 and you'll say yes. And I hope that wasn't too fast for you, but just repeat that for the A1 and A0, yes. And then you're good to go. Oh yes, and of course, get rid of this baby. I think we have saved as, but you can always do it again and just check that your document properties are loaded. So the last thing you do, just to double check, is save it as, oh, it's already on. It's already saved as, so I'm going to cancel because that's already done. Thanks for watching. I hope that helps. Cheers.